Hands-free, of course.
Your call has been forwarded.
So Dad didn't answer. It's okay. We'll text him or call him later. This is a good opportunity to show you what traffic's like in LA. LA is legendary for its traffic. It's not as bad as people say, but there are a couple particularly troublesome commutes. Like if you're coming from Palisades to east, anything really on the other side of the 405 is pretty time consuming. But where we live in Eagle Rock, northeast Los Angeles, it's pretty easy to get to most of the city with the exception of anything west of the 405. We do have an office in the Palisades, which is very west of the 405. So I deal with it. I like my car. I'm making calls. We're doing business, all day long in the car. This is our office. As Denzel Washington said in Training Day, you're in the office, baby.
In the office, baby.
Call Joshy. Hopefully he answers. He's probably taking his kids to school right now. Joshy. No one wants to answer today.
What's up?
Hey, how are you?
Doing all right. I'm going to be at inspections at Lutton today at noon. I'll come to the office first.
All right, just let's get Santa Monica done. All right, anything else going on?
I had a good meeting at Tacoma yesterday. The company we're using, they actually gave us a ray of light. He's like, look, man, if I can get them to sort of waive a soils report, he's like, I think I can get everything permitted in 6 weeks. So if we can do that, then that's awesome. And that'll sell for $950 or $1 million.
So, Raymond's Cleaners here, which is our third stop. And this is a really cool place. So I actually already toured it. I couldn't bring the camera in because the tenant doesn't want his workers to know that they're selling, or rather that the owner is selling, and didn't want me to stir them up. I'm sure they know because it's publicly listed, but anyway, so we comply with their request and do what they ask. However, I did tour the place and it's really perfect. It's really perfect for my clients, so I'm really excited about it. So now we got to do a couple things. One, laundromat always is a concern on environmental and commercial because it may require potentially not just a phase 1 environmental clearance, but a phase 2. So that's one concern I have with this. And the other concern I have with this is zoning. My client wants to use it as a satellite office for his plastic surgery practice, which I think he will be able to do. But I got to call my land use attorney and discuss it because there may be certain requirements for parking that we have to meet to make this work. So maybe on the face it works because it says, oh, you can do medical zoning, but if you're redoing it, maybe you need more parking than currently exists. There's 6 parking spots. So anyways, just a little stop and pop for you. Okay, so we got our signs up. One out here. You gotta trim those guys down. I always like to put up my own signs. It's a long story, but basically the sign service company will bring out the wrong signs or not deliver it at the right time. So I figured out that I just go buy my own signs and print my own signs and get my own plastic posts, and we're good to go. So that's where we are. So we're getting road set up here. This property was listed last night. We already got activity. Got these people right here. Great. So we got the sign in and we're setting up the lockbox because this one house is vacant. We always have, and this is a real pro tip, we always have a actual lockbox and then our electronic key box because you never know what's going to happen. Sometimes an agent you know is going to show up and you trust, give them the combo. Sometimes someone's lockbox Supra is not going to work, so we want to make sure that they can get the showing done with their clients. We don't want people to have trouble. And now we're putting on the Supra, which is this one. And this will go right here. So I'm not going to bore you with the minutia of that, but I am going to take you through the house for a tour and show you how we got this house ready for market. We did some paint changes to this house and staged it, which in my opinion make all the difference for this house. And when we get hired, we are not just here to do the brokerage. We do design consulting. We connect people with our vendors, particularly our stagers. In this instance, it's Craft Staging, who does a fantastic job. And we make the house look as good as we can, depending on what the client's priorities are. Of course, everyone wants to usually sell quickly. If there's some other reason. So you have to balance, budget and time against, you want to maximize your return and do the things that you can do really quickly, or as quickly as possible rather, and just maximize that return. All right, so we're in. I'm gonna take off my hat. It's just not sunny in here. I want to take you through a little tour of what we did to this property. I think it's important for an understanding of what we do day to day. We are problem solvers. And the problem with this property was originally it was kind of dark. All this white paint you see was a dark wood color, and it really made the house feel dark. So you see this dark wood trim up here. This was how the whole kitchen was. And we decided to do some lightening of the wood up there for the cabinet, for the countertop. And we have this green paint color, which really brightens up the room. And I think it makes a big difference. We had all the countertops of the bathrooms glazed to make them look better. And then the other thing we did is there were some large aspen trees in the back, and they were dying. So we decided with the seller to take them out, and we installed this pretty wood fence, the lattice, and I think it looks pretty good. Beautiful pool. You can see those aspen trees over there, they were here and they were just totally dead in the middle. And now we have a more uniform, clear look. The staging outside is great. And I'm really happy with the way this came out. I listed this property at 195 yesterday. Already have activity, already think I'm getting an offer. That's also part of the game, is figuring out the best way to market a property. And in this instance, this is kind of a starter home. It's better to underprice the property to get multiple offers and get the property sold. So our work here is done for now. Heading back to the office and we'll talk about what's going on. We are expecting an offer today on one of our listings, not this one, which should be in by noon, so hopefully that happens, but sometimes it doesn't. We are also going to talk about one of our stops today in Studio City. We got a notice to perform on a contract last night at 11 p.m., which was sent improperly. And one of the things I did, which we didn't record, was my conversations with the broker or the agent rather, and their broker. And I had to tell them that their notice to perform was inappropriate, and more than inappropriate, premature is probably the right word, because the property wasn't ready for inspection. We had some asbestos issues at the property that didn't allow for us to get into a certain portion of it, as well as some major drainage work being done that we haven't been able to inspect. So the listing agent sends a notice of perform on us, and I said, well, how are you sending a notice of perform? She didn't really want to hear it. Her manager called me and I talked to him and we had a rational discussion, and he removed the notice of perform. In fact, the listing agent removed the notice of perform and agreed that it was premature. So we got what we needed to do. But while we're driving around, we're doing all this stuff. So we're kind of running and gunning all day. There's no wasted time. We're driving appointment to appointment. We're making deals. We are also calling all our clients on all our transactions. I think we have about 17 going on right now between upcoming listings, properties in escrow, and listings. And we are busy, but it's great because it's a fun business and everything you do is different. I think I spotted a tremendous specimen. Look at this specimen. A real estate broker in action. What are those pants? We talked about those. This is the specimen. Just kidding. But Josh is a different specimen. You know, we're very different. He's got a great style, as you can see by his maroon pants. I wouldn't say I don't, but we are different animals. I drive a large F-150. He drives a Tesla, although I may be picking up a Tesla tomorrow, but because I like his. But we are very different. See, this is kind of like Josh right there in his car. Then here's me in my car. Same in terms of job, but different. And then we're gonna walk into the office, say what up to the dogs, say what up to my. Hello, everyone. That's about the greeting I usually get, particularly from my wife. Hello. Hello, ladies. Then we go to the back, we get a bev. First thing, every time, because it's hot and I'm thirsty all the time. And I know what you want to see. What do we got in the fridge? Oh, all sorts of Gatorades. We're gonna double it up. I'm gonna get the grape Powerade today. That's a fan favorite. And while we're here, we'll just tour you around our office. So Annie and I bought this building in 2018. We've been here for almost 4 years. It's been a real labor of love. It's about a 7,000 square foot lot with 6 apartments on top and 3 commercial units. and it is really cool property. We had it designated as a historical cultural monument a little while back, and we're gonna keep it like this forever. And we have, you know, done a lot of work to it, gotten it up to par and beyond, and we'll continue to update it. And we're really proud of it. And we really live and breathe real estate. Nara's working on the request for repair, Annie's working on the website. So everybody's working. Come to my computer, take off my thing, check the board, see where we're at. 30 million in closed transactions for January and February. Pending 25 million. Total transactions pending 17. Total closed 23. Can't show you all the board because there's some stuff on there that's top secret. But Josh, are we doing inspections today?
12:30.
All right, we're going together.
All right.
So you're gonna get a little bit of that today. And I'm just gonna show you a little picture of the office building here in downtown Eagle Rock. That is the heart right there. And it's a really cool building. We have our other office building in the Palisades, which is not done yet. We're working on it. And hopefully we'll get to do a video of that someday soon. But this is a day in the life. Titus, can you sit for the camera? Sit, good boy, yes. For the camera, thank you.
You want to see what Brad looks like when he's happy? Yeah, that was creepy.
So we just got an offer for a property that was tricky.
Hey, pay
It's
attention.
oh, sorry, I got my headphones on. I can't hear you. So no, we just got an offer that I was hoping to get, that one that we talked about earlier, and we got it. Full price, all cash, 14-day close. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news for everyone. As excited as I am to get the offer, what do we got to do, Mai? What do we got to do, Annie? What do we got to do, Josh?
Diligence.
No, we're the listing agent. Close. Coffees for closers. Where's
It
my
could have been.
coffee?
It really could have been anything.
It really could have been anything, but as excited I am about the offer, this is the first step. Got to get through diligence, got to close. You guys got to get that right.
Happy Brad. Happy Brad's a good Brad. Fun Brad.
All right, change of hat. It's quite warm today, and we're here at our newer escrow in Glendale. There's the house. We're gonna go check it out, see how inspections are going. Say hi to the buyers, say hi to Josh. Bring Josh his lunch, and then off to our next appointment in downtown. All right, Josh, what you got there? A little Italian?
Little Italian combo.
For a nice Jewish boy, nice, a lot of little pork. I like it.
My first job, pizza, salads, and desserts at Eastside Mario's Italian Eatery.
All right, we'll pause or else this is gonna be a very long video. I'm gonna hit the drone up. Ah, it's a little overcast.
Still looks good.
Still looks good. Let me ask you this: how are the inspections going?
Mostly excellent, especially for a 100-year-old house. This place is great. The foundation looks good. There are a couple posts and piers that have to be done. The only issue is the chimney.
They can shake it when they push it.
They can shake it when they push it. It's structurally unsound. It's seen, 4 major earthquakes in its life? And it's still there, but, especially when it comes to, chimney fire safety, exercise an abundance of caution. But that's the only hiccup. The roof looks great, and the sewer line was checked, and it's a new line all the way to the street, and then it's clay.
Hello. Do you like my hat? Oh, we're gonna fly the drone, get some good pics here.
You fly that drone?
Gosh, you know I can fly.
You can see it. Oh.
Smooth as silk. Downtown, just got done with the showing. Went well, we're in escrow. It was like a confirmation showing that all the parties who were gonna make a decision hadn't made one yet, but they had got their offer and they were serious, they did the right thing. And we took a chance and we're happy because we're in escrow in where we started our business in downtown. And as you can see right here, there she is, right there. So good stuff. I had time for Earth Cafe, pop a little green drink, pop a little tuna melt, sounds nice. Look, I gotta go pick up Bo. We got one more showing to do in Santa Monica, and then we gotta go see the old man for his birthday. So finished for the day. Didn't take any pictures because the buyer was there at our last showing in Santa Monica. But really good day, lots happened. new escrow, good inspections, new listing, just a really good day. Signing off, and thanks for joining us today.